From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reported tonight.
Hello and welcome. I am Olumide Macaulay. Tonight, Senate President and his deputy get ticket to return to the National Assembly as Senator Uche Chukwumerije and many others lose. All Progressives Congress APC compels its 5 presidential candidates to sign undertaking to remain in the party, no matter the outcome of the primaries. Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) warns pilots about poor visibility, asks them to be on alert during the Harmattan. And Typhoon Hagupit sweeps across the Philippines, bringing down trees and power lines. About 1 million people flee their homes. Thank you for joining us. Going by the results so far declared at the National Assembly primaries, it does appear that the Senate and the House may have more new faces than the returnees. Although the Senate President and his deputy were returned unopposed in their constituencies, there seems to be some remarkable surprises in the overall results, while the likes of Ben Murray Bruce from Bayelsa State have gotten the ticket to run for the Senate. A former aviation minister, Stella Odua, also picked a senatorial ticket in Anambra State. In Abia State, Governor Theodore Orji won in Abia Central Senatorial District, while Senator Uche Chukwumerije lost in Abia North Central Senatorial District to Mr. Mao Ahabura. In Delta South, primaries held in Warri, incumbent Senator James Manager recorded a massive victory, while results from Delta Central show Igoyota Amori emerging winner. In Delta North, where one of the front-runners and former PDP chairman in Delta State, Chief Peter Waboshi, is running, the exercise was postponed and he denied rumors making the rounds that he was dropped out of the race. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, today held their primaries for the National Assembly positions across the country. While it was peaceful in some states, the process witnessed some setbacks in some parts of Delta State. In Ogun State, the delegates' list for the primaries was outrightly rejected.
Party primaries is the first major hurdle to cross before an aspirant can move on to contest for political positions. And the People's Democratic Party primaries holding across the country is coming with many challenges. Here in Lagos, the primaries for the National Assembly positions reflect the crack in the Lagos PDP.
Very peaceful, very seamless, and I think I want to give credit to the organizing committee. They've done a good job.
Chairman, Bayelsa State National Assembly Primaries Electoral Committee, General E.D. Adamu, retired, has released the results of PDP senatorial primaries, declaring Deacon Foster Uwola as winner of Bayelsa West, Emmanuel Polka, winner Bayelsa Central, and Ben Murray Bruce, winner Bayelsa East. It was peaceful in most parts of Delta State, except in Oshimili local government area, where it was announced inconclusive.
20, 21, 22, 23.
PDP, they are consistent with their internal democracy. For the fact that we have all witnessed a free, credible, and fair primaries today, first of all, I give glory to God, and secondly, I give glory to the State's Executive Council, the party ESCO, and all those that have ensured that there was transparency in this process.
It's more drama in Ogun State PDP, as some aspirants rejected the delegates list meant for the exercise. Already 6 members of the PDP, believed to be loyal to former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dimeji Bankole, have headed to court. The People's Democratic Party in Osun State has concluded its primaries in all the 9 federal constituencies in the state to select the candidates who would represent the party for the House of Representatives elections slated for the 14th of February in 2015. Although the exercise was adjudged free and fair, there are some minor setbacks as election materials did not arrive on time in some of the constituencies visited, leaving the delegates waiting for a while.
We are resourceful and we are very well organized. That's why everything is so peaceful and is going as it is going. We have arranged everything to make sure that there is security and there is no violence whatsoever. We are going to take our mandate back for the governorship, and then we are going to win as we usually did before those who came to hijack it from us in the court. In the court, not at the elections. That's where they took it from us, and we are going to take it back in the court from them too this time around.
Essentially, when the primaries are concluded, what will gladden the hearts of party men and women is that the best candidates emerge, and also that the party remains intact despite the initial challenges faced.
On no account would any presidential aspirant of the APC decamp from the party, no matter the outcome of the results. The 5 aspirants are former heads of state Muhammadu Buhari, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Governor of Imo State Rochester Okorocha, Governor of Kano State Rabiu Kwakunso, and publisher of the leadership newspaper Mr. Simon Dowson. The party today at a press conference told journalists that it's not a mere agreement, as all 5 presidential aspirants have been compelled to sign an undertaking on the order. What this implies is that anyone who loses the primaries will have no choice but to support the candidate who emerges on the platform of the APC. The APC Publicity Secretary Alhaji Lai Mohammed told journalists today in Lagos at the press conference.
Our party is set to ensure this change by presenting for election credible and purpose-driven candidates that will drive the change at various levels of government. The national convention of the party is scheduled to hold at the Testing Balogun Stadium, Tulare, Lagos, February between December 10 and 11, 2014. No fewer than 8,000 delegates drawn from 36 states and Federal Capital Territory are expected to participate in the convention and the presidential primaries that would elect the party's flag bearer out of the 5 presidential aspirants of the party we have today. We secured the undertaking of all our aspirants to accept the outcome of the result and not just support whoever emerges among them, but also that none of them will, on account of losing out at the primaries, will leave our party. I think this is unique. It's not been done anywhere. It's not been recorded anywhere in Nigeria.
In the meantime, the former head of state and APC presidential aspirant has been explaining why he and his colleagues agreed to sign the bond. He told our political correspondent Sheon Kimbaloye that the bond is to foster party unity and stabilize the APC. Take a listen.
Yes, because if I don't sign, maybe the party will not allow me to participate.
So were you coerced to sign that undertaking?
It's not coercion. I want to participate. And the party is the platform. And the party decides that we have to sign an undertaking, which is the thing will stabilize the system, the party itself. Whoever wins, they brought the people, we read it, we accepted it, and we signed it. I understand none of my colleagues refused to sign.
None of them signed it?
Refused to sign.
Oh, none of them refused to sign?
Yes.
Okay, they were all signed. Yes. So you at some point when you saw that undertaking, you didn't take a step backwards to think, wait a minute, what is my party saying here?
But the party is supreme. It's the only platform allowed by the Constitution. From councillor to presidency, you have to belong to a political party through which you may realize or not your ambition. So if the party comes with regulations and rules and regulations, you have to abide by them if you want to participate. If you don't, you can get out.
That particular undertaking, I'm very sure that you read it. Do you know the implication is in it? And you went ahead to sign it?
I went ahead. Why did I leave the NPP to form CPC? If you know why, then you will appreciate why I signed that one.
Because at this point, one would think that if the process does not go right, you will still stick with the bond that you signed. Because I see that as a bond.
That bond is stabilize the party. And whether we get presidential ticket or not, we want our party, the party that we made so much sacrifice to collapse into, from being desperate single opposition parties to face the PDP. So whatever we can do to strengthen the party, we will do it.
General Buhari, you're saying that if you lose in the primaries, you will not leave APC?
No, I can't, because I signed an undertaking. I signed that I will not leave.
Former head of state Muhammadu Buhari reacting to the bond compelling all presidential aspirants to stay in the APC who are from that party regardless of the outcome of the primaries. In part 2 after the break, 211 inmates still at large after Mina prison break. Do stay with us.